Welcome to the September What's New in Fusion 360 Manufacturing. Before we get into the updates, be sure to mark your calendars for Autodesk University 2020. Autodesk University is a great chance to learn from other Autodesk customers, and it's our chance to show you what we've been working on and what we're thinking about for the future. This year, AU will be totally free to attend and completely virtual, so we're hoping more of you can attend than ever. Be sure to register this week on September 16th at the link in the description. Let's get into it. First up this round, Manual Measure is now out of preview. Richard did a great overview of Manual Measure when it first came into preview, and I would recommend watching that to get started. Since then, we've also made a couple enhancements. Now, in addition to recording dimension measurements, you can add pass-fail tests, like recording a visual check, or custom checks with text input, like logging a part number. Next, we added InProcess stock visualization. This gives a preview of the remaining stock for each operation as they're selected in the browser without needing to launch a full stock simulation. To start calculating and caching InProcess stock, toggle it on in the Actions section of the toolbar. To show InProcess stock visualization, enable it in the navigation bar at the bottom of the screen. There's also an option for transparent stock as well as a hotkey, F8, to toggle the InProcess stock visibility, since it might be helpful to toggle quickly while programming. Note that if you have calculation off in the toolbar but visualization on, old cached stock will be shown. So be sure that if you are expecting newly generated stock, automatic InProcess stock calculation is showing a green switch in the bottom corner. One big benefit to the InProcess stock is that when you select an operation or group of operations, Simulate, the simulation will start with the correct initial stock. Another big improvement to stock simulation is that simulation settings are now saved as the default from the last simulation, even across multiple Fusion sessions. In turning, we added no drag to profile roughing and finishing operations. This is useful in harder materials, especially during finishing operations. Traditional profile finishing will push the tool into the corner, and then drag the insert along the wall away from the part center line, which can cause part accuracy issues and even pull the insert out of the holder in extreme cases. No drag instead backs the tool off the wall and finishes the wall by moving towards the center line of the part, keeping the tool from getting buried and helping the insert remain in place. In FFF Additive, we added a color key to the print build simulation in case you're like me and couldn't quite remember what all those great colors meant. In preview for FFF, we added an option for arc filtering for FFF G-code. This allows Fusion to output model curves as arcs rather than as many small straight line segments, which can help smooth out machine motion, reduce jittering, and give improved surface quality. This option is currently only available for a handful of posts. As with all preview options, let us know what you think in the forums. Finally, geometry-based invalidation is coming to preview. Typically, we invalidate all operations after any change in the design workspace to ensure that safety is not compromised due to any unforeseen effects on the manufacturing side. This preview will track geometry used in manufacturing operations specifically and only invalidates operations where relevant geometry has changed. Ideally, this will be a smarter approach that reduces red flags but maintains the same level of safety. So if you notice any inconsistencies or issues, please let us know, and of course, proceed carefully. As always, be sure to check out the blog post for additional bug fixes and see what's new in design, engineering, and electronics too. See you next time.